What was it like being in Todrick's music video? It was fun. It was great to have that time with my sisters, and also to be in Todrick's video. I'm a big fan of Todrick, so it was fun. Plus, there was a lot of hot guys on set. What was it like seeing RuPaul in person for the first time? Well, the first time I saw her was when I got into the car for the car ride. And I don't usually get nervous for performances, but when I got really close to the car and I could see her outline in the window, I was like, oh my god, that's RuPaul. And there's nobody else in the car. Like, all the cameras are like little cameras set inside the car. So when you're driving with her, it's literally just you and her. So, like, if I wanted to, like, wreck us and kidnap RuPaul, I probably could have. Although she's, like, really tall. I probably could still have taken her. I was in heels. But, yeah, it was awesome. I mean, she makes you feel really comfortable. How did I feel about the anus son critique? I mean, it made me laugh. I mean, I didn't see that until they mentioned it, but now that they mentioned it, it does kind of look like an anus son. That's okay with me. I like anus. Was I nervous for the pageant challenge? Not really. I mean, I think I was nervous for the fact that that was the first time getting on the stage in front of the judges. But as far as, like, going through the motions of, like, those two categories, not at all. You thought Shay should have put her giant sausage head in my son? Hilarious. Thank you for the compliment on my Gaga hair. I actually didn't make that hair. My Gaga hair was made by a hairstylist in Orlando by the name of Reggie Hobbs. And he's amazing. Actually, a fun fact, it's not really a fun fact, but it is a fact about the show. You know, you only get so many luggage to get there. And I had like several sculpted hairpieces that I had to put in a suitcase, and unfortunately all of them got messed up. So, like, the Gaga hair looked way better when I first picked it up from the hairstylist, and I didn't have much time to fix it once I got there. So, I mean, it looked good, but it looked way better when Reggie first styled it. Am I a Lady Gaga stan? I assume stan means a fan or a groupie. Of course I am. I'm much more of a fan now after meeting her because she's very, very nice. Like, how you saw her in Untucked is exactly how she was. I mean, she was very nice, very genuine, very honest, and I like all that. How tall am I? I'm 5'10". Do I know Alyssa outside of pageants? Well, Alyssa lives in Texas, and I live in Orlando, so I've never, like, really hung out with her too much outside of drag. I believe we hung out, like, once at a pageant, but she wasn't competing. So it was, so do I know her personally? I mean, kinda, but not really, but I like her a lot. Did I make my Orlando hometown look? No, that I did not. I do make a lot of my looks. Like, I made my Lady Gaga gown and the glove, but I didn't make the bodysuit and pop-up tail. All of that was made by a designer. Usually, if I don't make my stuff, this designer makes it for me. His name is Troy Ford. he currently lives in Los Angeles, and he's an amazing airbrush artist, amazing costume designer, does some really cool stuff. So no, I didn't make that one. Which RuPaul girl from previous seasons do I know well? I know Roxy. Me and Roxy have known each other for years. There's a couple other ones that I know, I think. I can't think off the top of my head. There's so many of them. Who was my top 3 in this runway? I mean, if I was judging purely based off of what I saw, I would have put Valentina, Sasha, and either myself or Aja in the top 3. Probably myself, because I was really happy with what I looked like. But okay, so I'll go through and give you my critiques on everyone's stuff. So James, I felt like his cowgirl outfit was a little lackluster, as far as like it looked more like something you would wear for like a meet and greet or something like that, not for a costume to represent where you're from. I like looking at that, I didn't get the city that he was from. His Gaga look was cool. I liked his Gaga look. The reference was there. I wish he would have modeled it differently. But I get it. He's a comedy queen, and he wanted to, do his own thing for it. So, let's see. Nina. Nina's peach was really cool. Her head was really cool. I wished she would have had a costume that was a little bit more elaborate on with the peach. But her aesthetic is not necessarily costumes. Her aesthetic is her makeup. That's her gimmick. That's what she's known for, is the thing that she can create with paper. I think at first I was like not really feeling Nina, because I thought she kind of looked cheap. But now, I'm all about art and being yourself and being true to yourself as an entertainer, and she is very that, and she's very creative, and she's great at what she does. She takes cheap materials and makes them look like pieces of art, like really cool. So overall, I liked her peach outfit. Her Gaga outfit looked a little cheap, but I can understand why she did that, because she had to change her makeup really fast, and putting fabric over your face is kind of an easy way to conceal not having a lot of time. So props to her, and congratulations on winning. Sasha's looks. I liked Sasha's hometown look. I liked her props. Did I get New York from that? No, but I don't really get her references that she talked about. She's a very intellectual queen, and so she takes it to that point. I mean, if I knew the people that she was talking about, the artists that she was talking about, I probably would get where that came from, but I didn't. Did I like it? I loved it. It was really cool. Her Gaga was one of my favorites. Alexis Michelle. I think she realizes that her hometown look was a little rushed looking, but her Gaga was awesome. I loved her Gaga. She looked stunning. Her shape was amazing. Valentina. Valentina's Gaga was really cool. The wig was kind of cheap, but the dress was amazing. And bitch, Valentina's gorgeous. She models like a supermodel. And her hometown look slayed. I loved it. It was great. It was very Valentina. And that's what I like about Valentina, is that she stays true to her aesthetic, which is she's very, a very proud Hispanic person and or Latin person or Spanish person, however you're supposed to identify that as. But she's very proud, and I love that. Eureka. I wasn't a fan of Eureka's hometown look. I get it. She was trying to be funny. Would I have rather her have... I mean, I just didn't get where she was from. I would have... But, I mean, I don't really know what she would have done for Johnson City, Tennessee, either. But it was funny. Did I like it? No. I loved her Lady Gaga, though. Her Lady Gaga looked just like the thing... You know, I could see the resemblance from the music video. So that was great. Charlie Hides. Charlie's hometown look was cool. Wish the costume change would have worked in her favor, but it didn't. Her Gaga was also one of my favorites. Had her hometown look costume change went the way that she wanted it to, I would have placed her in the top 3. Who else? Kimora. Kimora's gorgeous. Her body is amazing. I wasn't a fan of her hometown look, headpiece. I thought it looked more like a centerpiece for a table. But her bodysuit was amazing. She looked fucking sickening. And I loved her Gaga look. I thought she slayed. She looked sickening. Kimora's one of my favorites. Her entrance look, when she walked in the workroom, like her walk, the way she carries herself is just amazing. She's an amazing, beautiful queen. Farrah. I liked Farrah's hometown look. Did it look Vegas to me? No. But I liked it. I liked her Gaga look. I wish she would have done the reveal. Was either of those my favorite looks? No, but overall she looked great. Who am I missing? Shea Coulee. Loved her hometown look. It was genius. It was campy, but it was fashion. It was great. Her Gaga dress, I can't remember what it looked like up close, but from the TV it looked a little underwhelming as far as like, it looked a little cheap. But Shea slays. I mean, she's amazing. She is fashionable, and her walk is amazing. Who else am I missing? Am I missing anyone? Oh, Aja. I actually liked Aja's hometown look. I liked Aja's hometown look, and I loved Aja's Gaga look. I wasn't a fan of Aja's hair for Gaga. I thought it looked a little too wiggy. And obviously, like I said before, Aja's makeup for the first episode was rough around the edges. But Aja's fun. Aja's a fun character. She's a cool girl. I like Aja a lot. Peppermint. Loved Peppermint's Gaga look. Wish that lace wasn't like that. But overall, loved her Gaga look. Hometown look. She looked gorgeous. Wasn't my favorite hometown look, but she looked gorgeous. Was cool. I would place her very high up there. Am I missing anybody, guys? I think I already said Kimora. And as far as my looks go, I'll give my honest opinion of the critique for mine. Looking at my hometown look, do I get exactly what city that's from? No, probably not. But could I tell what it was? It was a theme park. And there was alligators on it with palm trees. So, obviously, I'm going to think tropical theme park. Orlando's known for their theme parks. I couldn't do, like, an actual Disney theme, because that's, like, copywritten. But, I loved my hometown look. Let's see, what else? My Gaga, loved it. Loved my Gaga. Wish the hair was a little better. The hair was still good, but still wish it was how I was when I picked it up. But that Gaga is my favorite Gaga look that Gaga has ever done. I just lived for her fashion in American Horror Story. So I probably would have placed me in the top 3. Would I make me win? I don't know. But all the girls have such different aesthetics, and so, I don't know if I would have placed me to win, but I really liked mine. I love that Gaga judged this because obviously it meant a lot to Gaga. I wish that everything would have really relied on Gaga's opinion because it was about Gaga, so it really should have been her picking the top 3. But overall, everybody did great. This season is gonna slay. To me, this is my favorite season ever. Not just because I'm on it, but there's some fucking fierce queens. Eureka certainly wanted to beat me. She sure did, didn't she? And she did. She was in top 3, and there I was in the background. Who do I think was going to win? After they announced top 3, I was 100% sure that Sasha was going to win, because Sasha, to me, would have been in top 3 for sure. I had no idea it was going to be Nina. But congratulations to her. Stigmatism. So, guys, I know the difference between stigma and stigmatism. I'm a little blonde sometimes, and I don't know why I said that. But as soon as somebody pointed it out, I was like, oh my God, why did I say that? But I own it. It's funny. Sue me. Somebody just said they thought I was going to be mean. Well, let me just say this. I don't ever say anything as far as like my opinion to break someone down or just to be mean. I say the truth. Is it very blunt sometimes? Yes, it is. Maybe too blunt sometimes? Probably. My friends tell me all the time that I'm a little too blunt. But at the same time, I would much rather somebody be really honest with me than sugarcoat stuff. I mean, I don't understand that. We're adults. If I have an opinion, people have opinions about me. That's okay. You don't have to like everything I do because that's your opinion. I might not be your flavor. That's okay. But don't be mad that I have an opinion too. If me being honest means that I'm a bitch, then, well, guess what? I'm a bitch. And people keep saying, like, oh, you're going to get the bitch edit, or so-and-so's going to get the bitch edit. The thing is, it's not really about editing. I mean, you say what you say. Is there a couple of things that they might tweak to make it look more interesting and more entertaining? Probably. But overall, you say what you say. You can't edit the fact that I said Aja's makeup looked rough around the edges, because that's what I said. And that's what I meant. Could you edit the fact that Eureka was trying to get people to say their bottom 2? Was that shady? To me, it was shady. But to some other people, it could be that she was just being honest. Who else? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You can't edit too much. I mean, it is what it is. You say what you say, and you should own it. You should own up to it. Is there things about the show that I wish I wouldn't have said? Probably. I don't know yet because I can't remember everything I said. But I will say this. We were in a competition, and when you're under pressure like that, we're human. You're going to say things that you may not mean, or they may be taken out of context. But it is what it is. I don't apologize for being who I am or saying what I say. If it hurts somebody's feelings, I would love to talk to them about it to clarify. But all my sisters this season are fucking sickening. Do some of them get on my fucking nerves on the show? Yes, they fucking do. Am I glad some of them went home? Yes, I am. But honestly, it was a great experience. I am so blessed to have been able to have that experience, because I know there's tons of people who would love that experience that haven't been on the show yet. My advice to you is just keep auditioning year after year until you get on, because if you really want something, you should just keep going for it. Who was my top 3 entrance looks? Definitely not mine. I mean, I loved my entrance look. I made my entrance look. I love that look. But Valentina for sure. When I first saw Valentina when I walked in, I was like, because Valentina is such a striking queen. When you guys meet her in person, you're going to be like, she is the most beautiful creature you've ever seen in your entire life. So definitely Valentina. Definitely Sasha. I'm sorry, not Sasha. Shay. Shay has such a strong fashion sense. She puts together the most weird shit, and it comes together to create beautiful fashion. But the only thing I will say about Shay is, bitch needs to find some different shoes than those, because she had some cliffhanger toes, bitch. Those toes were screaming off the top or off the edge of her shoes. But so Valentina, Shay, and who else? Kimora. Kimora's body, Kimora's her aura, her confidence slayed. So those were my top 3 entrance looks. What do I think about Nina Bonina Brown? I think Nina is a very creative entertainer. She says whatever's on her mind. I love that. I love that she's honest. I'm not that close to Nina, because Nina is a very reserved person. At least with me, I haven't had the opportunity to really get to know her that much. Do I like Nina? I love Nina. I think she's great. I love that she pushes boundaries and does stuff that she wants to do regardless if people like it or not. So, who are my top 3 promo looks? Shay and Sasha, and Shay, Sasha, and Alexis. Alexis was for sure by far my favorite. She looks absolutely incredible. Did Kimora really just get her lips done? Well, girl, I'm kind of close to Kimora. Kimora is mixed with several different races, and obviously when you get into different ethnicities, those cheekbones could very well be real. She showed me a baby picture of her, and she had cheeks. So, I'm not sure if she had anything done. She swears to the gods that she has not had cheeks done. I believe her. She definitely had her lips done, and she definitely had that ass done. Did they change any of your promo looks? Yes. Okay, so my promo look wasn't supposed to look that way. So they darkened my promo look and made it look more royal blue. Mine was majority turquoise. My hair was a lighter turquoise that faded into a darker turquoise. So there was a little bit more of a variety of blues. But I get why they changed it to majority darker royal blue, because they wanted the contrast, because there was already like 3 other turquoise in the bunch. They did make me change. You know, they have stylists there, and they did make me change my boots. The boots that I wore in the promo were not the boots I was supposed to. That I brought. I brought some sickening thigh-high turquoise boots, and I had this sickening marabou crop jacket that was all blue feather or turquoise feathers, so it made my look a little bit more expensive looking, but they didn't want to use that, so they put me in that cheap ass looking fur vest, and then for the promo look took it off and I didn't even wear it. So it is what it is. Was I happy with my promo look? I loved what I brought for my promo look. Am I happy with the shot that they picked? No. But I still stand by it. I like the hair. I like the jewelry. I'm a drag queen. I am gaudy. I love costume. I'm not. I love fashion, but I like costumes. So if you don't like it, that's okay. Hey, Charlie. I love Charlie. How's your toe? Charlie broke her toe the other night. Her old ass. She probably lost her balance and tripped over her walker. I love Charlie. Charlie's one of my favorites. Am I happy with the paper magazine shoot? Girl, no. That paper magazine shoot was a joke. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking with putting drag queens in natural lighting with no filters. Bitch, none of us look good. Okay. Farrah looked good because she's fucking 12 and she has perfect skin. But the rest of us look like men in makeup. Hello? Charlie, you wore heels with your broke toe? Bless your heart. Good Jesus. That's a professional, y'all. Any advice to newbies with plastic surgery? Go on my YouTube channel. I just uploaded a video and I took a lot of your questions, and that was one of the questions. What am I wearing right now? Just a tank top. There's my nipple. And some sweats. Nothing fancy. No underwear. Yeah, Valentina looked good in the paper magazine shoot. So did Kimora. Yeah, Kimora did too. And so did James. James' skin is very nice too, so she looked pretty good. For the first episode, we had like an hour to change between the two looks. Kimura says she's the horniest queen this season. Well, there's a lot of horny ones this season. Trust me. I auditioned 3 times for the show. Was I nervous to have Gaga judging you? I didn't really think about her judging me at the time. It was more like, oh my God, I can't believe Gaga's here. Was I told to have a Gaga look prepared? Well, obviously, we're not going to get there and all of us just happen to have a Gaga look. Did they tell us what it was for? No. No, they did not tell us what it was for, but yes, we were told to have a Gaga look. The producers made sure that none of us were going to do the same look. I'm pretty sure. Was I salty that Alexis did the same thing? Not at all. Her pop-up show was different than mine. Did I find the producers manipulative? No. The thing with the producers this is a TV show, guys. They've got to make good TV. Were they manipulative? No. The only thing they ever did was make sure that they got everything on camera. I mean, that's their job, huh? I don't remember the pit crew guys. The black guy was gorgeous. I love a good ethnic man. Do I disagree with the judges that said my hometown look didn't look like Orlando? Not really. I mean, it looks like Orlando, but at the same time, if they didn't get that from my outfit, then that's their opinion. Maybe they didn't realize that Orlando is known for their roller coasters and theme parks. Yesterday was the first time I saw the episode. Did I flirt with any of the pit crew? No, because girl, they are not interested in us as drag queens, bitch. They are there to work, and so are we. I'm more interested in the $100,000 than some dick. Girl, I can get on Grindr for that. Would I kai with any of the queens from my season? No. Who is the better looking out of drag? Kimura's gorgeous. Sasha's gorgeous as a guy. Valentina's a cutie. Where did I watch the show yesterday? I just wanted to be with a bunch of friends. So I went over to one of my really good friends and had several friends over, and we ordered Chinese and had a kiki. It was fun. Was the Countess my first choice for Gaga? Yes. That's my favorite Gaga look she's ever done. What other season 9 queens am I close to? I talk to Charlie on a regular basis. I talk to Valentina on a regular basis. Peppermint. Alexis. I actually love all of the girls, but those are probably the ones that I'm closest to. Aja's makeup opinions. Well, girl, if you didn't watch this first episode, then there's no point in repeating it. Yes, I did see Lady Gaga's reaction to my look, and I'm very, very flattered and honored that she liked my look. Thank you, Voldemort's Runway Rush. Am I home right now? Yes. I actually need to go out and go run some errands soon. Tomorrow I have drag brunch at Senior Frogs in Orlando. If you guys are in town, call and reserve. It's going to be a sickening show. We have myself, Roxy Andrews, Linacia Sparks. Then there's some local girls, Sassy Divine, who is this amazing trans woman who has body out of this world. She's gorgeous. You have Sapphire LaSuite, which is a hot guy who turns into a gorgeous drag queen. She's an amazing dancer. Roxy Brooks is going to be Ginger Minge will also be on cast. So if you're ever in Orlando, it's going to be a sickening drag brunch every Sunday. My YouTube is under Trinity Taylor, yes. What is my secret to my tuck? Well, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I only have one video up there right now, but my next video is going to be a tucking tutorial, so subscribe. Somebody just asked if Eureka is really that shady or if she did it for the cameras. Well, Eureka was very herself on the show. I think all of us were pretty honest about who we were on the show. Jackie, it's okay. Eureka's a cool girl. Eureka has a lot of talent. There's no point in hating any of the girls. They all have something to offer. Eureka is a big personality. She's going to be great TV. You're either going to love her or you're going to love to hate her. The tucking tutorial will be the same quality as the video that's posted. Have I ever fucked in drag? No. How did I feel about James being called out on Untucked? I mean, I felt bad for James. I wish James would have defended himself a little bit more. Little Red, why did I choose that Gaga look? Because that is my favorite Gaga look. Was I disappointed that RuPaul wasn't in drag? No, girl. RuPaul is going to be in drag the rest of the season. It's okay that she's not in drag this one time. She was being a host. Bianca. Do I know why? What is y'all's fascination with RuPaul not being in drag, girl? RuPaul is RuPaul, in or out of drag. She is a celebrity. Her name is on the show. It's RuPaul's Drag Race, so RuPaul could do whatever the fuck she wants. It is a little weird seeing myself on TV. Michelle is very stunning in person. She's gorgeous. She's very intimidating. Do I think my personality so far was adequately portrayed in the first episode? I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm honest. I'm serious about competition. So everything that I said and did, I said and did. I can't answer specific questions about future episodes. Can I describe how I felt when I got the call for season 9? So when I got the call for season 9, I was going through my phone showing my roommate some pictures, and I found a picture on my phone. I turned around my phone to show my roommate, and as soon as I did, my roommate's like, Drag Race is calling, because I had their number saved under Drag Race. And so it's like, oh my god. So I was very stunned when they called me. I mean, obviously I was elated. It's an amazing opportunity. Thank God my roommate was under an NDA as well. Yes, I've met several of the winners from previous seasons. I just met Bob the other day. I've met Sharon years ago before I did Drag Race. Right after she won, she came to a pageant, weirdly enough. Raja or Raven? I like both, for different reasons. You love my lips? They're like hot dogs. Is the workroom as cold? Yes, bitch. Everything is fucking cold. Katya or Trixie? I like both. Katya probably more so because I like her humor. Aja or Peppermint? I'm closer to Peppermint. But I like Aja.